In the expanse of our solar system, Venus stands out, not just as a bright celestial body, but as a symbol of mystery and possibility. Often referred to as Earth's twin, Venus is a planet cloaked in thick, toxic clouds, where temperatures soar and pressures crush. For decades, scientists have viewed it as an inhospitable wasteland, a fiery furnace that seems to extinguish any hope for life. Yet, recent developments have cast a new light on this enigmatic world, reigniting the age-old question, could there be life on Venus? With whispers of past missions and discoveries that challenge our perceptions, we are drawn into a narrative that promises to reshape our understanding of where life might exist beyond Earth. What if the most dangerous planet in our solar system has a secret that could change the course of our search for extraterrestrial life? As scientists investigate past missions to Venus, they uncover intriguing clues, signs of organic gas, mysterious images, and a history of exploration that's revealed more than we knew. Could Venus, once known as a pure planet, survive in its clouds? Join us as we go in search of Venus, revealing how fantasy, science, and the human spirit intersect in the quest for knowledge. The history of Venus exploration is closely related to the Soviet Union's Venera program, which ran from 1961 to 1983. In an era characterized by intense competition in the space race, the Soviets devoted their resources to understanding this mysterious planet. Venera's work is a remarkable example of engineering and determination. Over the course of 28 spacecraft, they sought to uncover the mysteries of a world that most scientists consider too dangerous for life. The first mission, Venera 1, launched on February 12, 1961, was a daring attempt to penetrate the atmosphere of Venus. Venera 1 weighs 1,400 pounds and is equipped with advanced equipment such as magnets and micrometeor detectors. However, the mission nearly ran into trouble when the first launch failed to leave Earth's orbit. The second attempt to transit Venus was successful, and it was the first time a spacecraft had come close to the planet. Despite this milestone, Venera 1 was unable to transmit data to Earth, indicating challenges ahead for future missions. Venera 2 followed, launching on November 12, 1961 and carrying the hopes of the Soviet space program. Unfortunately, it faced similar problems. Just 15,000 miles from Venus, a radiation error caused it to burn up and the mission was lost shortly after launch. These early failures highlighted the enormous challenges of navigating the harsh conditions of Venus and set the stage for the pursuit of knowledge that characterizes the Venera mission. When Soviet space scientists were confronted with these errors, they realized they had to change their approach. The subsequent missions, Venera 3 to Venera 6, provided important information about the nature of the planet. Launched in late 1965, Venera 3 was expected to be the first spacecraft to land on Venus. However, when it comes down to the surface, another flaw is revealed. But with each failure comes important information that helps to understand the negative aspects of Venus. Launched in 1967, Venera 4 made history as the first spacecraft to collect data from the Venusian atmosphere. It ran for about 90 minutes and produced groundbreaking discoveries about the structure of the universe. The data showed the atmosphere was composed mostly of carbon dioxide, indicating the absence of a magnetic field. These early observations painted a gloomy picture and reinforced the idea of Venus as an inhospitable planet. Despite these revelations, Soviet scientists were determined to succeed. Their flexibility eventually gave way to Venera 5 and Venera 6, which successfully transmitted valuable data as they descended into the dense atmosphere of Venus. This is an important sign, revealing more information about the structure and conditions of the universe, including the extreme heat and high atmospheric pressure that made it unsuitable for life as we know it. Despite the disappointing findings, Venera's mission has not completely killed off hope of finding life on Venus. As the Soviet space industry continued to gather data, attention shifted to investigating the possibility of astrobiological entities in the Earth's upper atmosphere. After realizing that the conditions on the surface are impossible for life to grow, the idea of life in the clouds becomes an attractive option. Renowned astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson emerged as an advocate of this view. He emphasized that if there is life on Earth under extreme conditions, similar changes may occur on Venus. Scientists and the general public were intrigued by the possibility of microbial life floating in Earth's atmosphere. The concept of magical cities in the high reaches of hell suggests that while life on Earth is impossible, the upper layers of the atmosphere are home to unintelligent organisms. As the 1980s progressed, the Soviet Space Agency faced many challenges. Economic constraints, as well as political developments related to the collapse of the Soviet Union, reduced interest in space exploration. However, data collected from previous missions is still valuable, allowing researchers to explore the implications of their findings. In 2020, the scientific community was shocked by an amazing announcement. Phosphine, a gas linked to biological processes, has been found in the clouds of Venus. The discovery led to interest in planets as habitable for life. The presence of phosphine indicates that some type of biological activity is occurring in the planet's atmosphere, leading to a re-evaluation of previous beliefs about Venus' ability to support life. This news was met with excitement and doubt. Many researchers expressed caution and emphasized the need for more research to confirm the findings and understand their implications. However, the discovery of phosphine sparked renewed interest in the search for extraterrestrial life and debate about the need to return to Venus for further exploration. Tyson argued that if there was life in the clouds of Venus, it could have adapted to escape the harsh conditions below. He emphasized the potential for advanced ecosystems in the upper atmosphere to experience much higher temperatures and pressures. This change in perspective is unusual, and has made scientists wonder about life on other planets. As excitement grew about Venus, scientists began re-examining data from the famous Venera missions. Among them was Venera 13, which landed on Earth in February 1982 and successfully transmitted high-resolution images of its surface for 127 minutes. Analysis of these images revealed surprising findings, objects that resemble living organisms. Dr. Sanformalidi, a senior scientist involved in the Venera project, said that 3 distinct features were seen in the images: a disc-shaped object that appears to respond to changes in the environment, a long black image that changed its image data, time, and a strange scorpion-like creature. The claims sent waves through the scientific community and raised questions about the implications of these findings. For decades, these images were classified and hidden in the archives of the Soviet Space Agency. There were speculations as to why they were hiding. Were these discoveries kept secret to prevent intervention by Western powers? Are there any scientific caveats to grandiose claims? When the news became public, life on Venus returned. With renewed interest in Venus, the Russian space agency Roscosmos has announced ambitious plans for a new mission aimed at directly observing the planet's atmosphere and surface. With a goal of launching in 2029, the project represents a step forward in our quest to understand the complexities of Venus. The goals are to collect data to confirm or deny the presence of phosphine and to investigate life in the clouds. The new view of Venus marks a change in priorities for space exploration, as scientists seek to expand our understanding of the potential for life. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of our solar system, the story of Venus serves as a reminder of the power of the human spirit and our curiosity. The characteristics of these observations will be far from Venus. As scientists discover the potential for life on other planets, they are also able to investigate the conditions necessary for life to grow. Revelations about Venus encourage a rethinking of the search for extraterrestrial life and challenge us to expand our horizons in our quest for knowledge. As we enter a new era of space exploration, the mysteries of Venus tempt us to look beyond the limits of our imagination. The story of the Venus missions is not the stuff of science fiction. This is a testament to the commitment of knowledge in the face of adversity. Each discovery, each challenge, has brought us closer to understanding the world and our place in it. In this year of discovery, as we scan the skies for signs of life, Venus stands at the fore, a symbol of the unknown, where the shadows of the past illuminate our future path. The power of being in the clouds invites us to explore, question and push the boundaries of our understanding. What is deep inside Venus waiting to be discovered? The story has begun.